Alan's name comes just before Alice's.
James's name comes just after Pat's.
Pat's apartment is right above Alice's.
Alan's apartment is right below James's.
Jane's name is at the top of the list.
Robert's name is at the bottom of the list. The police station is at the top of the hill above the post office.
The fire department is at the bottom of the hill, below the post office.
Pat's calling the fire department.
Alice is calling a doctor.
Alan's calling the police.
James is calling the police, too.
Why is Pat calling the fire department?
She smells smoke.
Why is Alice calling a doctor?
She feels sick.
Why is Alan calling the police?
He hears a noise.
Why is James calling the police?
He sees a thief.
Jane wants a new car.
Then why is she buying a used one?
Ralph already has a good stereo.
Then why is he looking at new ones?
Jane wants a new car, but she's buying a used one.
Ralph already has a good stereo, but he's looking at new ones.
Robert likes white shirts, but he needs blue ones.
Ellen wants an expensive coat, but she's looking at some cheaper ones. There's a number 2 bus at the bus stop.
Another one is coming now.
There's another bus stop on the other side of the street.
Other buses stop there.
Martha's name is on the directory.
Emily's is too.
James is calling the police.
Alan is too.
Pat smells smoke.
Ellen does too.
Jane is buying a used car.
Ralph is too.
Excuse me, does the downtown bus stop here?
No, this is the wrong direction. Downtown is that way.
Where do I get the right bus?
Over there, on the other side of the street, at the top of the hill.
Do the downtown buses stop here?
Yes, but you just missed one.
How often do they come?
There should be another one in about 10 minutes.
Does this bus go downtown?
No, ma'am. You want an E1 or an E2.
How do I know the right ones?
They have a number above the window, and the sign says City Hall. Are you waiting for the downtown bus?
Yes, I am. There's one now.
That's a relief.
She's certainly not a good singer.
No, she doesn't sing very well.
She sure runs fast.
Yes, she's a very fast runner.
He's sure a slow worker.
Yes, he works very slowly.
They're certainly not neat dressers.
No, they don't dress very neatly.
He'll never be a singer.
I'll say he sings too badly.
He's going to lose the race.
I'll say he runs too slowly.
She can't work here anymore.
I'll say she's too slow.
They shouldn't be working here.
I'll say they're too messy.
Will he ever be a singer?
No, he doesn't sing well enough.
Is he going to lose the race?
Yes, he isn't fast enough.
Can she work here anymore?
No, she doesn't work fast enough.
Should they be working here?
No, they aren't neat enough. Let's have a party.
Do we have enough people?
Let's go out for dinner.
Do we have enough money?
I found a wallet at the post office yesterday.
Oh? Was there much money in it?
I went downtown last Friday.
Oh? Was there much traffic then?
We had a party last weekend. Oh, Were there many people there?
We had a sale on shirts last week.
Oh? Were there many white ones on sale? What's wrong?
I think I had too much food. What's wrong?
I think I had too many drinks.
Do you want to have a party?
We can't. There are too few people.
Do you want to go out for dinner?
We can't. We have too little money.
Was there a lot of money in the wallet?
Not very much, just a little, $2 or $3.
Was there lots of traffic downtown Friday?
Quite a bit. There were several traffic jams.
Were there lots of people at your party? Not very many. Just a few friends. There were 6 of us.
Were there a lot of white shirts on sale last week?
Yes, quite a few.
Did she see the accident?
Yes. She was waiting for the bus when she saw it.
Was he very late for her concert?
Yes. She was already singing when he got there.
Were you there early enough?
Yes. When I arrived, they were still serving breakfast.
Did he eat too much at the party?
Yes. When he got up this morning, he was still feeling sick.
Did you see the accident, ma'am?
Yes, officer, I did.
Can you tell me what happened?
Certainly. I was standing over there on the corner when I saw the white car. It was going very fast.
And where was the black car?
It was waiting for the green light.
What happened when the light changed?
The black car didn't start fast enough. The white car ran right into it.
Do you think the white car was going too fast?
Yes, I do. Much too fast in city traffic. That man is a bad driver.
Was the accident his fault?
I think so.
Did anyone else see the accident?
There were several other people on the corner, but they all left.
I see. Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome, officer.
What's this?
A penny. 1 cent.
What's this?
A nickel. 5 cents.
What's this?
A dime. 10 cents.
What's this?
A quarter. 25 cents.
How did he get to the airport?
He took a cab.
What was the fare?
$3.25.
What did he give the driver?
$4.
What was his change?
75 cents. The driver kept it as a tip.
Can I help you?
I'd like a ticket for Los Angeles, please.
One way or round trip?
Round trip.
First class or tourist?
Tourist.
Smoking or non-smoking?
Non-smoking, please.
Can I help you?
Yes. When's the next train for Portland?
May I help you?
What gate do the trains for Seattle leave from?
Yes. Next.
Could I have a schedule for San Francisco, please?
Yes. Next.
Are there special excursion rates for travel during the week?
I saw the accident while I was waiting for the bus.
We got there while she was still singing.
The firemen came while I was dialing their number.
It began to rain while we were walking to the train station.
While they were eating dinner, a salesman rang the doorbell.
While she was taking a shower, the phone rang.
While I was running for the bus, I fell and hurt my leg.
While he was standing in line for a ticket, the train left.
Is there a bus stop near here?
The nearest one is on the next block.
Is there a bus station near here?
The only one is downtown.
Is there a train station near here?
The nearest one is 8 blocks away.
Is there an airport near here?
The only one is 10 miles from here.
The train station is near downtown.
The airport is far from downtown.
The bus station is in front of the train station.
The train station is in back of the bus station.
How far away is the train station?
It's about 8 blocks from here.
How far away is the airport?
It's about 10 miles from here. It's 8 blocks from here to the train station.
How long does it take on foot?
It's 10 miles from here to the airport.
How long does it take by car or by bus?
How far is it from here to the train station?
8 blocks. It takes 15 minutes on foot.
How far is it from here to the airport?
10 miles. It takes half an hour by car or by bus.
How far is it from Boston to New York?
200 miles. It takes 5 hours by train.
How far is it from New Orleans to San Francisco?
2,300 miles. It takes 6 hours by plane.
How do I get to the nearest post office?
Go straight ahead 3 blocks.
How do I get to the nearest police station?
Turn left at the next corner.
How do I get to the nearest bus stop?
Turn right at the next corner.
How do I get to the ticket windows?
Go up those stairs.
How do I get to information?
Go down those stairs.
How do I get to the airport?
Go straight along this street through town.
Excuse me, where's the nearest bank?
There's one on the corner of Main and 3rd.
Is that very far from here?
It's, about a mile.
How do I get there?
Are you walking or driving?
Driving. I hurt my leg while I was jogging yesterday.
Oh, sorry. Go to the next light. Turn left. The bank is at the, 4th light.
Is it on the right or the left?
On the right. You can't miss it.
I see. Thank you.
You're welcome. And take care of that leg.
Which way is the post office?
That way. Go toward downtown.
Which way is Route 9?
That way. Go halfway around the traffic circle.
Which way is the bank?
That way. Go through the park.
Which way is the jewelry store?
That way. Go past the restaurant and the theater.
Which way does 2nd Street run?
East and west.
Which way does Flower Road run?
North and south.
There's a bus stop on the northwest corner of Flower and 2nd.
There's a school right across from the park.
There's a restaurant over the hardware store.
There's an office building behind the furniture store.
There's a garage around the corner from the supermarket.
There's a cafeteria south of the police station.
How does 2nd Street run?
Parallel to 3rd Street.
How does Flower Road run?
Perpendicular to 3rd Street.
Is she ever on time for her bus?
No, she's usually late.
Do they often go to restaurants?
No, they hardly ever go out.
Are your children always alone after school?
No, they're often at my mother's.
Does your husband usually get lost on trips?
No, he never gets lost.
I'm tired.
So am I.
My husband teaches at the high school.
So does mine.
We're going to go to the movies tonight.
So are we. I'll work late tomorrow.
So will I.
We used to own a restaurant.
So did we. I was getting dinner when I heard the news.
So was I. We've often seen them at the supermarket.
So have we.
I can eat a lot.
So can I.
I'm sorry, but I can't go to church with you.
I'm sorry, but I'm not able to go downtown with you.
I'd like to go to class with you, but I may not be able to.
I'd like to go to the store with you, but I might not be able to. Excuse me, is there a good restaurant near here?
There may be, but I don't know. I just moved here. Sorry.
That's okay.
Good luck.
Can you tell me if there's a good restaurant near here?
Well, I'd recommend Birds. Do you like fish?
Yes, I do.
So do I. Theirs is excellent. It's always fresh.
Sounds good. Where is it?
It's on the southwest corner of 3rd Street and Flower Road.
Which way is that?
That way, toward downtown.
What's the easiest way to get there?
Go north here for 2 blocks. Turn left. It's at the next light.
Do you think they're open now?
I'm sure of it. They never close. He checked in at a hotel.
He reserved a single room, not a double.
The room cost $45 plus tax.
He paid by traveler's check.
The clerk gave him a receipt.
The bellboy carried his luggage to the elevator.
He took a subway to a restaurant.
He bought a token.
He put it in the slot of the turnstile.
He got off the subway at 48th Street.
The waitress brought him a menu.
He ordered dinner and dessert.
He asked for the check.
He paid the cashier.
After dinner, he got on a bus to go back to the hotel.
He needed exact change for his fare. He asked, "Would you like to go with me?"
She asked, "Do you take cream and sugar with your coffee?"
He said, "I can't open the door with this key."
They said, "We'll serve you with a smile."
They became successful by hard work.
He cut himself by mistake.
She taught the class by herself.
We sent the information by mail.
She walks like a dancer.
He dresses like a banker.
He made his living as a cook.
She became rich as a spy. I'm taking economics, music, and science.
Are you taking mathematics too?
She's studying history at college.
Is she studying the history of the United States?
Do you drink?
Just beer or wine.
What kind of wine do you like?
I like the wine from France.
Where do you go to college?
Duke University. What college do you go to?
The University of Arizona.
The longest river in South America is the Amazon.
The longest one in North America is the Mississippi.
What's the biggest lake in the United States?
Lake Superior. It's one of the Great Lakes.
She asked, "May I invite my brother too?"
He asked, "May we go with you?"
He asked, "Shall we dance?"
She asked, "Shall I introduce them?"
He said, "You shouldn't smoke here."
She said, "We should speak English here."
She isn't happy.
I'm not either.
He didn't like the food.
I didn't either.
They haven't spoken French for years.
I haven't either.
You might not be old enough. I might not either.
Do you know how to speak French?
A little. I studied it several years ago.
How do you say good morning in French?
Bonjour.
Did you study French in college?
No, I studied it by myself.
Will you teach me some French?
Sure, but you should probably take it at school.
Don't you want to teach me?
Well, I don't speak it very well.
I'd like to learn a little anyway.
Okay. Shall we start now?
I'm afraid I don't have time now.
I really don't either. Are you busy this afternoon?
No, that would be good. Shall we meet at 4?
Okay. See you then.
How often do you see your sister?
Several times a day. She lives next door.
How often do you see your brothers?
Once or twice a year. They live on the West Coast.
How often do you see your cousin?
Every once in a while. He lives in the next city.
How often do you see your parents?
About every other day. They live a few blocks away.
Are the Dearborns here yet?
Not yet, but they should be here soon.
Are the Williamses here yet?
No, we're still waiting for them.
Shall we serve dinner now?
I think so. It's already 8 o'clock.
Are the Knoxes still here?
Not anymore. They just left.
When are the Nelsons going to go to East Africa?
They're there right now.
Did they go last year, too?
No, they went 2 years ago.
When are you going to tell Ellen the news? When are you going to tell Ellen the news?
I already told her the day before yesterday.
When are you going to tell Jane the news?
I'll tell her soon, tomorrow or the day after.
My birthday's in May.
Mine's in September.
I was born in 1962.
I was born in 1948.
My birthday's on Tuesday this year.
Mine's on Monday.
I was born on June 12th.
I was born on January 17th.
They were at home for several hours.
Were they there during the storm?
I won't be home during the afternoon.
Will you be there for the next couple of hours?
When is the office open?
From 9 to 5.
When should we be there?
By 4:30 at the latest. Shall we meet around 4?
About 3:30 would be better.
When will we get home?
Probably not until about 6:30.
This is a great book.
Who was it written by?
That's an interesting machine.
What's it for?
I'm going to the store now.
Would you bring back a gallon of milk?
We have chicken on sale this week.
Can I buy it by the pound?
He dances badly.
Yes, he dances as badly as I do.
She cooks well.
Yes, she cooks better than I do.
She sings beautifully.
Yes, she sings more beautifully than I do.
He worked hard on that.
Yes, but not as hard as I did.
Tell me about your family.
Well, I have just one brother. He lives in Oklahoma.
How long has he been living there?
For 5 or 6 years.
Do you see him very often?
Usually only once a year, because Oklahoma's so far away.
Is he married?
Not anymore. He got divorced last year.
That's too bad. What does he do?
He's a construction worker.
Do you hear from him much?
He doesn't write much, but we call each other twice a month. Uh-oh.
What's the matter?
I just remembered something. I have to call him for his birthday.
When is it?
The day after tomorrow.
Personal information. Family. Nationality.
Hello, Jane.
Hello, Al. May I introduce my friend Toshi Sato? Toshi, this is Alan Dearborn.
Hello, Toshi.
How do you do, Mr. Dearborn?
You can call me Alan or Al. Al's my nickname. Where are you from, Toshi?
I'm from California, but my parents are Japanese.
Hello, I'm Marty Jackson.
I'm Ann Borges.
Borges is a Spanish name, isn't it?
Yes, my husband comes from Colombia.
Does your husband speak English?
Yes, and I speak Spanish.
Do you speak English or Spanish at home?
Spanish. We want the children to learn it.
Where are you from?
The Ivory Coast.
Where's that?
It's in West Africa.
Do you have family there?
Yes, a sister and 2 brothers.
Do your parents still live there too?
No, they don't.
My name's Victor Wazinski.
Where's your family from?
My grandparents came here from Poland.
Do you speak Polish?
Are you married or single?
Married.
Do you have any children?
2 sons and a daughter. She doesn't look like her father.
She must look like her mother then.
He's calling the doctor.
He must be sick.
She got a letter from her boyfriend.
She must feel happy.
They haven't eaten all day.
They must be hungry.
Are you going to do your homework now?
Yes, I have to finish it tonight.
You look tired.
I know. I've got to go to bed earlier at night. Should I wear a dress to the party?
Yes, you ought to change your clothes now.
Is it 8 o'clock yet?
Yes, you'd better leave now or you'll be late.
Don't you like her?
Not anymore, but we used to be friends.
The baby looks sleepy.
He isn't used to staying up late.
I don't feel like going out tonight.
Would you rather stay home?
Would you rather go to the ballet or the opera?
I'd just as soon go to the opera.
It's getting cloudy.
Yes, I think it's about to rain.
What time should we be at the Littles?
We're supposed to be there at 7.
Do you like my dress?
It's beautiful. Have you ever worn it before?
Are the kids still up?
No, they've just gone to bed.
Do you know Emily Knox?
I've known her since we were kids.
Have you met Ralph Thomas?
Yes. We've known each other for years. Are you all right? You don't look very well.
I haven't felt well all day.
Is dinner ready?
Yes, but I haven't set the table yet.
I lost my wallet the other day.
I've never lost any money in my life.
Who's winning?
So far, I've beaten him in 3 games.
He hasn't sung with the orchestra lately.
Neither has she.
He won't quit smoking.
Neither will she.
He hasn't tried the food yet.
Neither has she.
He isn't supposed to travel alone.
Neither is she.
He has to finish his homework tonight.
Yes, he does, doesn't he?
She looks tired.
Yes, she does, doesn't she?
She should change her clothes.
Yes, she should, shouldn't she?
He'd better leave now.
Yes, he had, hadn't he?
Hello, Mrs. Johnson. How are you?
Fine, thank you, Bobby. Mary, do you know Bobby Nelson? Bobby, this is Mrs. Richards.
How do you do, Mrs. Richards?
How are you, Bobby? I haven't seen you for a long time.
No, ma'am. I've been away at college.
How long have you been working here?
Just since last week. We're on Christmas vacation now. Well, I'd better get back to work. It was nice seeing you again.
Goodbye, Bobby. It was nice seeing you, too. He's certainly a nice young man.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
His hair is very long, though.
Yes, it is. I'm still not used to long hair on boys.
I suppose he must like it that way.
Well, I think he should get it cut.
What's wrong with him?
He fell and hurt himself last weekend.
It's gotten cold since last night.
Yes, the temperature has fallen a lot.
Why is she so nervous?
She quit smoking 2 days ago.
He should leave that job and get another one.
Hasn't he quit yet? That doesn't look like very many groceries.
I know, and I spent a lot of money.
May I borrow $5?
I'm sorry. I've already spent all of my money. Why do you have a headache?
The neighbor's dog has been barking all day.
Why do you look so angry?
We've been waiting for you since 3.
You have a bad cough.
Probably because I've been smoking for 40 years.
I'm not happy with my progress in English.
But you've been doing much better lately.
He can play the piano.
Well, he can't play it very well.
She's supposed to take her medicine.
Well, she isn't supposed to take it now.
They say it may rain tomorrow.
Well, then again, it may not.
I'd just as soon go to the ballet.
Well, I'd just as soon not.
I have to go to the dentist soon.
Well, I don't have to.
He's used to staying up late.
Well, his wife isn't used to it.
He wants to fight with you.
Well, he'd better not try it.
They bought a new car.
Well, they must have enough money to pay for it.
Will they be here next weekend?
They're coming Friday afternoon.
When is the next flight for Phoenix?
It leaves tomorrow morning at 6.
Will you be all right?
Yes, someone's taking me home soon.
I see that the store isn't open yet.
No, it opens in a few minutes.
That's your car over there, isn't it?
They've already chosen the new president, haven't they?
You can swim, can't you?
We should leave soon, shouldn't we?
That isn't your car over there, is it?
They haven't chosen the new president yet, have they?
You can't swim, can you?
We shouldn't leave so soon, should we? How are you feeling?
Not so good. I've spent the whole day in bed.
I guess dinner isn't ready then, is it?
No, you'd better fix it yourself.
Do I have to? I've been working hard all day.
I know, but I just don't have the energy.
I wonder what I should make.
I think there are enough eggs. You could make omelets.
I'd rather have spaghetti. Do we have any?
I don't think so. How about just bread and a salad?
Bread and salad don't sound very exciting.
Well, you're not used to cooking. You'd better not try anything fancy.
The kids are eating at home, aren't they?
No, luckily, they're eating at the Nelsons' house.
Well, I suppose I'd better get to work.
I'm sure you'll do all right.
Hello.
Hello, is this Dr. Robinson's office?
This is 555-8159.
Sorry, I must have the wrong number.
Dr. Robinson's office?
This is Emily Knox, K-N-O-X.
Yes, Miss Knox.
I'd like to make an appointment with the doctor, please.
What seems to be the trouble, Miss Knox?
I think I might need glasses.
Can you be more specific?
I'm having trouble reading. My eyes get tired quickly.
Are there any other problems?
Sometimes I get headaches.
Anything else?
No, otherwise I'm fine.
We went to the Bells concert last night.
How did you like it?
My sister saw that new spy story on TV Friday.
What did she think of it? What did she think of the spy story?
She thought it was terrific.
How did you like the concert?
It was okay.
I feel ambitious.
I feel lazy.
I feel kind of sad and depressed.
I feel happy and cheerful.
Well, goodbye for a while.
We'll be seeing you soon.
Will I hear from the doctor soon?
He'll be calling you in a day or two.
I won't be home this weekend.
Will you be visiting your family?
They're going to Florida Friday.
Will they be spending the winter there?
It's a shade for the windows. It's white.
It's a window shade. It's a white shade.
It's a switch for the lights. It's electric.
It's a light switch. It's an electric switch.
It's a light for night. It's dim.
It's a night light. It's a dim light.
It's a can for peaches. It's aluminum.
It's a peach can. It's an aluminum can.
It's a bottle for milk. It's made of glass.
It's a milk bottle. It's a glass bottle.
It's a key for the house. It's made of brass.
It's a house key. It's a brass key.
It's a curtain for the shower. It's made of plastic.
It's a shower curtain. It's a plastic curtain.
It's a frame for pictures. It's made of wood.
It's a picture frame. It's a wood frame.
Are you going to the store?
Yes, would you like to come along?
When does your plane leave?
It takes off at 10.
I was born in Chicago.
Did you grow up there too?
She came home late last night.
I know. She got in at 2 a.m. Mrs. Barber's sick.
Let's call on her tomorrow.
She doesn't look like her mother.
No, she takes after her father.
Whatever became of your friend Nancy?
I don't know what happened to her.
My cousin's coming this weekend.
I look forward to meeting her.
Do you have trouble getting into a small car?
Yes, and getting out of one, too.
We're getting along with our neighbors now.
I'm glad you've made up with them.
Are you going to do your exercises?
I've already done them.
We don't have enough money for a new stove.
We'll have to do without one then.
What do you want?
Please do me a favor and carry this for me.
What do good doctors want?
They want to do away with all disease.
Can I go to the movies tonight?
Have you done your homework?
I wonder if I'll win.
Just do your best.
I helped her with her homework.
You did the right thing.
I'll do the cooking tonight.
Fine, then I'll do the dishes.
Do you want me to make supper?
Sure. If you do the cooking, I'll do the dishes.
It's a deal. What shall I make?
How about eggs, bread, and a salad? With wine?
Okay. Where are you going?
Into the living room. I'll be watching TV if you need me.
All right. Eggs. Where are the eggs?
They're right where they belong, in the refrigerator.
Eggs, milk, butter, bread. Where's the bread knife?
In the second drawer from the right, with the forks and spoons. How are you getting along out there?
Okay, I guess. But I can't find the wine glasses.
They're in the cupboard over the sink.
Okay, I think everything's ready. Well, what did you think of the meal?
It was all right. But tomorrow, let's go out to eat.
What's wrong?
I'm afraid I made a mistake.
What did she think of me?
You made a very good impression.
You look confused.
This doesn't make any sense.
Would you rather go home?
It doesn't make any difference.
We're leaving now.
Make sure you're home by 11.
Do you mind if I play in here?
Okay, if you don't make too much noise.
Which dress are you going to wear?
I can't make up my mind.
We're still not getting along with our neighbors.
I hope you'll make up with them.
Where's your mother?
Upstairs making the beds.
Where's your father?
In the kitchen making salad.
Why do you look down on him?
Because he has bad manners.
Let's cross the street now.
Look out for that car.
Are you feeling better now?
I was sick, but I got over it.
What happened to you?
The car ran out of gas, and I had to walk.
Why are you walking so slowly?
I can't keep up with you.
I'll be finishing this soon.
Please tell me when you get through with it.
Why did he drop out of school?
He couldn't put up with it anymore.
I ran across your friend Nancy this morning.
I ought to drop in on her one of these days.
Didn't they want to see the movie?
No, they'd already seen it.
Was Alan there when you arrived?
He'd been there, but he'd just left. Were you in time for the concert?
Yes, it hadn't begun yet. Did he know about the party?
Yes, I'd already spoken to him about it. No more, thank you.
Don't you like my cooking?
Shall we drop in on the Barbers?
Shouldn't we call them first?
I'll make the salad.
Wouldn't you rather make the dessert?
We're going out for coffee.
Won't you come along?
Thanksgiving is on the third Thursday in November.
Isn't it on the fourth Thursday?
He hasn't seen his aunt and uncle in a long time.
Didn't he visit them last month?
We always had chicken for Thanksgiving.
Wasn't turkey traditional at your house?
She was still doing her homework when I called.
Hadn't she finished it yet?
How was your weekend with the Barbers?
Very strange. I'm not sure they expected us.
What makes you say that?
Well, the house was messy. They hadn't cleaned at all.
Maybe housework isn't important to them.
Then neither is cooking. Dinner wasn't ready until 9 on Friday night.
Who did the cooking?
He did most of it. I don't know how he puts up with her.
Why blame her? Why blame her? Shouldn't men share the work?
I suppose so, but that isn't all.
Why? What else happened?
The beds hadn't been made.
The Barbers certainly didn't make a very good impression, did they?
No, they didn't. They also kept running out of food.
You shouldn't look down on people with different habits.
You're right. I'm going to try to get over that.
I don't like this apartment anymore.
Neither do I. We should look for a new one.
What do you want to change?
The location, for one thing.
Why? What's wrong with this location?
It's too close to the street and too far from public transportation.
All right, I agree. Anything else?
I want a second bedroom.
You're right. We don't have any space for guests.
And I want a bigger kitchen.
We might as well start looking now.
Okay, let's check out the ads in the morning paper.
What do you think of this one?
The rent's too high. We can't afford it.
How about this one?
No, it's too far from downtown.
This one sounds good. The price is right.
No, look, it's only one room.
I think this one would be perfect.
So do I. Let's check it out.
Graham Real Estate.
Hello. May I speak with Mr. Graham?
Mr. Graham isn't in right now. May I take a message?
No, thank you. I'll call back later.
Graham Real Estate. Bill Graham speaking.
I'm calling about the apartment you advertised.
Which one?
The two-bedroom on Park Place.
Oh, yes. Would you like to look at it?
Yes, we would. What time would be convenient for you?
About 2 tomorrow afternoon would be fine. What's your name?
Bob Singer. We'll be there at 2.
It's too dark in here. We should turn on some lights.
It's too dark in here. We should turn some lights on.
It's too bright in here. We should turn off some lights.
It's too bright in here. We should turn some lights off.
It's too cold in here. I'm going to put on my sweater. It's too cold in here. I'm going to put my sweater on.
It's too hot in here. I'm going to take off my sweater. It's too hot in here. I'm going to take my sweater off.
We should turn on the lights.
We should turn them on.
I'm going to take my sweater off. I'm going to take it off.
Do you know the answer yet?
No, I can't figure it out.
What time should we be ready?
We'll pick you up at 8.
What does this word mean?
Why don't you look it up?
Where did I put those papers?
Maybe you threw them away.
I wonder if this jacket will fit me.
You'd better try it on and see.
Maybe Mrs. Nelson would like to go with us.
Shall we call her up and ask her? I didn't like that movie very much.
I agree with you. I didn't either.
He must be very rich.
He certainly doesn't have to work for a living.
What's she doing?
Right now, she's listening to the radio.
Do you like my new jacket?
Yes, I do. How much did you pay for it?
Is it all right if I smoke?
Please don't. I don't approve of it.
I had a very strange dream last night. What did you dream about?
Why didn't you wait for me?
I'd already waited for you for an hour.
Their plane leaves at 6:30.
When will they arrive in New York?
I think we're losing.
We'd win if we ran faster.
I'm sorry we lost.
We would have won if we'd run faster.
She's taking the bus to Boston.
She'd get there faster if she flew.
She took the bus to Boston.
She would have gotten there faster if she'd flown.
Didn't you go to the movies last night?
No, I didn't. I wish I had.
Aren't you on vacation now?
No, I'm not. I wish I were.
You can't play the piano, can you?
No, I can't. I wish I could.
Do you know when you'll be home?
No, I don't. I wish I did.
They've been on the phone for a long time.
In 5 minutes, they'll have been talking for an hour.
She's been waiting for a letter from him for days.
By Saturday, she'll have been waiting for 2 weeks. See you later. Have a good day at work.
Thanks. You too. Oh, remember, we're looking at that apartment this afternoon.
That's right. Can you pick me up at about 1:30?
Sure. Wait for me in front of your office. Okay? Sorry I'm late. I got caught in traffic.
That's all right. But should we call up Mr. Graham and tell him we're on our way?
We're only a few minutes late. He won't have been waiting very long.
Okay, but we'd better hurry. Do you have the address?
Here's the ad. You can look it up in there.
It's 25 Park Place. That must be right near the post office.
Well, that was certainly a waste of time.
I agree with you. What a terrible apartment.
I can't figure it out. It sounded so good in the ad.
If I'd known it was that bad, I wouldn't have bothered to look at it.
I still wish we could find another place.
So do I. Maybe we'll have better luck next time.
Please put your books away. Please put them away. Think your answers over carefully. Think them over carefully. Look your papers over completely. Look them over completely. Now hand your papers in. Now hand them in.
It might rain. Can we still play tennis?
No, I think we'd better call it off.
I can't decide which dress to wear.
Please pick one out soon.
You made a lot of mistakes on this.
Okay, I'll do it over.
We'll pick you up at 6.
Can you drop me off later, too?
What's she frightened of?
She's afraid of big dogs.
Is this restaurant known for its French food?
No, it's famous for its Spanish food.
What's this composed of?
It's made of brass.
Are you satisfied with your grade?
Yes, I'm very happy with the 90%.
He fell in love with Anne last summer.
He got engaged to Betty in the fall.
He was in love with Kathy all winter.
He's getting married to Debbie this spring.
She wrote a letter to her brother.
She wrote her brother a letter.
She told stories to her children.
She told her children stories.
He got an engagement ring for her.
He got her an engagement ring.
He bought a new house for her.
He bought her a new house.
Do you understand?
Not really. Could you say it to me again, please?
Did you understand?
Not really. Could you explain it to me again, please?
Can I help you?
Yes. Can you cash this check for me?
May I help you?
Yes. Can you change this bill for me?
This is a beautiful ring.
Who does it belong to?
She's certainly enjoying herself.
What's she laughing at? I'm going to college in September.
What subjects are you interested in? He's been on the phone for a long time.
Who's he talking to?
Here's your check.
Who should I give it to?
They're certainly angry.
What are they arguing about?
I'm finished cleaning up my room.
Are you sure? I'd better check it out. Why, this room is still a mess.
But I did everything you told me.
Did you put all of your clothes away?
Well, no, I didn't, but I...
Are you satisfied with the results?
Well, no, I'm not, but
I don't want to argue about it. You'll have to do it over.
All right. What do you want me to do?
Here's a list. When you finish a job, cross it off.
Okay, give me the list. I think my room is really ready now.
All right. I'll look it over in a minute.
How do you like it?
It's beautiful. You did an excellent job.
What's wrong?
The kitchen faucet is leaking.
What's the matter?
We don't have any hot water.
What's the problem?
The sink and the toilet are stopped up.
What's the trouble?
I think we've blown a fuse.
What seems to be the problem?
The light bulb in the hallway is burned out.
What seems to be the trouble?
Some plaster is falling from the ceiling.
Is something wrong?
There's no electricity.
Is anything wrong?
The garbage hasn't been picked up for 2 weeks.
I need a hammer and some nails. I need a screwdriver. I need a wrench and a pair of pliers. I need a plunger.
We'd better call a plumber.
We'd better call an electrician.
We'd better call a repairman.
We'd better call the landlord.
He asked her an important question. The fruit cost him $1.49. My discount saved me $5. We wished them a Happy New Year.
Alice borrowed some sugar from Jane.
Jane lent Alice some sugar.
Bobby got some sandwiches from James.
James gave Bobby some sandwiches.
I can't find my stockings. I always put them here.
Don't you see them anywhere? Have you found your stockings yet?
No, and I've looked everywhere.
Have you had any luck yet?
No. They must be here somewhere.
Maybe you put them in another drawer.
Well, they're nowhere in this one.
There should be 6 of us, so everyone's here.
There should be 6 of us, so everybody's here.
Someone's ringing the doorbell.
Somebody's ringing the doorbell.
There isn't anybody in the kitchen.
There's nobody in the kitchen.
There isn't anything on the table.
There's nothing on the table.
What happened?
I was hit by falling plaster.
What's wrong with the room?
There's some fallen plaster on the floor.
Those pants don't fit you anymore.
Well, I'm a growing boy.
I can't believe he's getting married.
He's a grown man now.
Are those directions confusing?
Yes, I'm very confused.
That was a frightening movie, wasn't it? Yes, everybody was pretty frightened.
I thought the speech was rather interesting.
Well, I wasn't especially interested in it.
I found that book quite boring.
Did you? I wasn't bored by it at all.
She's supposed to call him today.
She was supposed to call him yesterday.
She's about to call him now.
She was about to call him a few minutes ago.
We're able to have lunch at 1 this afternoon.
We were able to have lunch at 1 yesterday afternoon.
They can visit Chicago on their trip this week.
They were able to visit Chicago on their trip last week.
We can't play tennis today. It's raining.
We couldn't play tennis yesterday. It was raining. I have to go to the dentist this afternoon. I had to go to the dentist yesterday afternoon.
She's got to see the doctor this morning.
She had to see the doctor yesterday morning.
He must do his shopping tonight.
He had to do his shopping last night. You look upset. What's wrong?
I just had a really embarrassing experience.
Tell me about it.
Well, I was just shopping at the supermarket here.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
I usually shop on Tuesdays.
But everything's fresher on Thursdays.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yes, they put out fresh fruits and vegetables for weekend shoppers.
Oh? Well, I couldn't get here yesterday, so I had to come today.
Well, what happened?
I had a full cart. I went to pay the cashier and...
Let me guess. You didn't have any money.
That's right. How did you know?
It's happened to me, too. Would you like me to lend you some money?
Oh, I'd be too embarrassed to go back, but thanks anyway.
Drive carefully.
Have a good time.
Be home by 11.
Don't drive too fast.
Don't spend too much.
Don't be late.
They told him to drive carefully.
They told him to have a good time.
They told him to be home by 11.
They told him not to drive too fast.
They told him not to spend too much.
They told him not to be late.
She got to the store before he did.
While they were there, they got the week's groceries.
After they got home, she made him a pie.
She bakes whenever she can.
She took the pie out of the oven when it was done.
They waited until it was cool.
He chose the white suit.
He should have chosen the gray one instead.
He didn't buy the gray suit.
He shouldn't have bought the white one. She looks happy.
She must have spoken to her boyfriend.
She doesn't look very happy.
She must not have spoken to her boyfriend.
He seems pleased.
He might have heard from his girlfriend.
He doesn't seem very pleased.
He might not have heard from his girlfriend.
Suddenly, they seem to have a lot of money.
They're not very nice people. They could have stolen it.
Suddenly, they seem to have a lot of money.
They're very nice people. They couldn't have stolen it.
They didn't tell him to be home by 12, did they?
He didn't get to the store before she did he?
They aren't very nice people, are they?
She doesn't look very happy, does she?
We're planning a 4th of July picnic. Everybody's bringing something to eat. Would you like to come?
Sure. What would you like me to bring?
You can bring a salad. No, I told Alice to bring a salad.
Is anybody bringing sandwiches?
Let's see. Did I tell Ralph to bring sandwiches? I can't remember.
If you're not sure about sandwiches, how about some fruit?
I think I asked Alan to bring fruit.
Don't you remember for sure?
No, I don't. I don't have a very good memory.
Well, I know I'll bake a couple of pies.
I'm sure nobody's bringing dessert. That should be fine.
Good. See you on the 4th.
That was a very interesting picnic.
I know. When I saw the table, I was really surprised.
So was I. 8 pies, 1 salad, no fruit, and no sandwiches.
I guess I should have written down what I told everybody to bring. How much is the corn?
10 cents an ear or $1 a dozen.
How much are the green beans?
60 cents a quart.
How much is the cabbage?
79 cents a head.
How much are the beets?
35 cents a pound.
Which are in season now, strawberries or raspberries?
Strawberries. It's too early for raspberries.
Which is more expensive, orange juice or grapefruit juice?
Grapefruit. Orange juice is on special today.
Which do you like better, bananas or pineapple?
Pineapple. I've never liked bananas.
Which are already ripe, the apples or the peaches?
The apples. The peaches are still green.
I'd like a pound of ground beef, please.
Are you going to make hamburgers?
Give me some cold cuts for sandwiches, please.
Are you having a picnic?
I need a ham, please.
Large or small?
Please give me 2 pounds of sausage.
Spicy or mild?
This steak is delicious.
Yes, but we should have gotten a cheaper cut.
These pork chops are tough.
Yes, we shouldn't have cooked them so long.
This leg of lamb was very expensive.
Yes, we should have gone to a different butcher.
These veal chops are nice and tender.
Yes, but we shouldn't have paid so much for them. She spends a lot for her clothes.
Yes, they seem to be rather expensive. Would you like to join us?
Yes, I'd be very glad to go with you.
Are you finished with the court?
Yes, it's your turn to play now.
The baby seems to be hungry.
Yes, I'm just about to give her something to eat.
Swimming is her favorite sport.
His hobby is collecting stamps.
She pays someone for taking care of her children. I'm interested in learning more English.
This button is for starting the machine.
This button is to start the machine.
He's doing exercises to lose weight.
He's doing exercises for losing weight.
He dropped out of school so that he could get a full-time job.
She shops wherever the prices are low.
He took a nap because he was tired.
While it was sunny and warm, they swam in the lake.
It was cold. The pipes froze.
It was so cold that the pipes froze.
Few people went to her concert. She was very disappointed.
So few people went to her concert that she was very disappointed.
The dress was a bargain. She had to buy it.
The dress was such a bargain that she had to buy it.
It's beautiful weather. We should get outdoors.
It's such beautiful weather that we should get outdoors.
Will you wait for me?
I'll stay right here until you come back.
When will I hear from you?
When I get to Boston, I'll give you a call.
Will Bob come to the picnic?
He'll be there after he finishes work.
When will you go to Florida?
We'll go before winter comes. He said, she knows the answer.
He said that she knew the answer.
He said, they can fix the watch.
He said they could fix the watch.
She said, he's fought with his sister.
She said that he'd fought with his sister.
She said, they'll be late.
She said they'd be late.
She said, I speak English.
She said she speaks English.
He said, I'll help you.
He said that he'd help me.
She said, I've torn my dress.
She said that she'd torn her dress.
He said, our friend drew us a beautiful picture.
He said their friend had drawn them a beautiful picture.
Summer appears to be here at last.
I know. Spring was so cold and rainy that I didn't think summer would ever come.
When it's as beautiful as this, I feel like doing something special.
So do I. What would you like to do?
We can go to the new mall, do some shopping, and have lunch.
That's right. There's a French restaurant there where you can eat outdoors. And Mrs. Williams and I are going to the new mall. Do you want to come?
I'd like to, Mom, but Kathy said she'd be coming over later.
It would be nice to have Anne go with us.
Yes, it would. But she's at an age when she doesn't like being with older people.
Yes, our daughter Vicky is the same way. She says that she needs to be independent.
It's hard to watch them grow up, isn't it?
There comes a time when they have to be on their own.
That's right. Oh, well, shall we go?
I think I'm ready. I really shouldn't spend too much money.
Neither should I. But I figure we deserve to treat ourselves well.
This coffee's so hot I can't drink it. This coffee's too hot for me to drink. That dress is so small she can't wear it.
That dress is too small for her to wear.
The concert was so long we couldn't enjoy it.
The concert was too long for us to enjoy.
The question was so confusing he couldn't answer it.
The question was too confusing for him to answer.
Learning English isn't always easy for us.
It isn't always easy for us to learn English.
It was hard for him to pick out clothes.
Picking out clothes was hard for him.
He's decided not to go out tonight.
She hopes to study medicine.
I advise you to call the police.
I got him to write her a letter.
Did she ask to go with you?
No, I asked her to go with me.
Do you expect him to mop the floor?
No, I expect to do it myself. I'm looking forward to working today.
Do you really enjoy working?
I wish Kathy hadn't stopped speaking to me.
Do you really miss talking with her?
We began eating at 6.
We began to eat at 6.
I don't like to get up in the morning.
I don't like getting up in the morning.
Who stole my wallet?
He wants to know who stole his wallet. Where's the post office?
She wonders where the post office is.
What time is it?
Did you ask what time it was?
Did you hear the noise?
He wants to know if we heard the noise.
Did he speak English?
She wonders whether he spoke English.
Has the mail come yet?
Did you ask if the mail had come yet?
It's that man. He stole my wallet. It's that man who stole my wallet.
She's the attorney. I called her yesterday. She's the attorney whom I called yesterday.
It's a picture of George Washington. He was our first president.
It's a picture of George Washington, who was our first president. That's David's father. I met him last week. That's David's father, whom I met last week.
It's Abraham Lincoln. His picture is on the $5 bill.
It's Abraham Lincoln, whose picture is on the $5 bill.
She enjoys swimming. It's her favorite sport.
She enjoys swimming, which is her favorite sport.
There's the man. He stole my wallet. There's the man that stole my wallet.
That's the movie. I want to see it. That's the movie I want to see.
Do you need to buy anything special, or shall we just window shop?
Let's see if there's a shoe store. I need a new pair of shoes.
Good morning. May I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for a pair of shoes.
Do you know what color and style you'd like?
Brown, I think, and ones that have low heels.
What size do you wear?
Usually a 7, sometimes a 6.5.
Are these comfortable for you?
They seem to be a little tight.
How do those feel?
They're perfect. I'll take them.
Will that be cash or charge?
What credit cards do you accept?
I love those shoes you bought.
So do I. I wonder whether John will like them.
May I help you?
No, thank you. I'm just looking.
Can I help you?
Yes, please. I'm looking for a shirt.
The shirts are over here. Are you looking for any particular color?
Not yellow or pink. Something conservative. Blue or white.
What size do you take, sir?
A 34 sleeve. A 15.5 or 16 collar.
Do you want a button-down collar?
I'm not sure. Are they in style these days?
What kind of fabric do you prefer?
Anything that's wash and wear. I do my own laundry. She's wearing a pair of sandals, and he's wearing loafers.
She's wearing a nightgown, and he's wearing pajamas.
She's wearing mittens, and he's wearing a pair of gloves.
She's wearing a bra and underpants, and he's wearing an undershirt and briefs.
Can I help you?
Yes, I need a pair of jeans.
What size?
Waist 32, length probably 30 or 31.
I believe these might fit you.
Where can I try them on?
How do they feel?
The waist is okay, but I think the legs are a little long.
Did you find something you like?
Yes, I'll take this pair.
Did you find anything you like?
No, I'd better keep looking.